Gemini, are you absolutely sure you're ready to know exactly how they feel about you? Okay. Hello, Gemini. Hello, and hello to all of you that came over here to spy on your Gemini. If you are new to my channel, my name is Marcia. Now, if you are not new, I want to say welcome back. Welcome back. First thing is first. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, definitely click it. And then you can also click the bell icon. See, there is no set schedules over here. There's no rhyme or reason on why I post. I'm very any way the wind blows. So that's the best way to keep up, because I will rarely tell you over on any other social media channel that I have posted a new video. It gets too spamish and yeah, it's just too much. So you are here because you want to know how that person feels about you. I only need one thing from you. I need you to think about this person. Now, this could be somebody that you're laying next to. This could be someone that you've known for years. This could be someone that you haven't seen in years. This could be someone that you just right swiped on. You're going to say, well, Marcia, how can you tell me how someone feels about me who I've never even spoke to? I just right swiped. I don't even know if they're going to right swipe on me. Well, if you two got together, this is what it would look like. This is how they would feel about you. All right? Easy peasy? Okay. Let's see. Show me how they feel about Gemini. Show me. Oh, hold on. I've got cards flipping all around. Let's make sure. There we go. Show me how they feel about Gemini. King of Swords. Okay, so you are true to your word. You're a true blue. See, when you say something, it's commanding. It commands attention. It commands attention. This is something that where people say, you know, Gemini is very easy to sway the masses. Gemini is very confident in the things they say. Gemini, you know, I feel pretty comfortable. Gemini is a good leader. Gemini is very forward thinking. Gemini stands on how they feel, and this is a very boundary driven type of vibe. Like, you may have some hard nose, Gemini, and best believe that everybody around you knows what those are, because you only have to say it once and you don't have to repeat yourself. Pretty much you're the type that does not have to repeat yourself because people respect what you say. How else do they feel about Gemini? Eight of Pentacles. See, okay, so Gemini, they know that you will do what it takes. They know that you are driven. They know. I'm still feeling like this person would want even more than that. Like, you're driven in the way you're driven, but I feel like they'd want to tweak some things. They'd want something a little bit more. Okay, Gemini, yeah, you are amazing at this. Okay, Gemini, you're a great provider. Okay, Gemini, you are very, I don't want to say headstrong, but very determined. But I would still like it if you kind of took the garbage out before it got filled up. Something like that. Like, they say, yeah, look, Gemini's a hard worker. Gemini will bend over backwards for you. But I still have things that I kind of want to see Gemini do. You know, this is just a person. So, let's see. Or they could say, I would love to see Gemini not spend so much. Things like that. I guess we don't have to worry about that. Four of Pentacles. When it comes to... Oh. Gemini, this makes me smile because they see that you have a plan. They see that you have a plan. I'm getting a very protected feeling. Very protected. Like, you're the type, Gemini, that I don't want to say attracts, but you attract people that want to really be in your bubble. And once they get in your bubble, they feel so protected that they let their guard down, and you may end up seeing a whole other side of them. You're the type, Gemini, that can actually build someone up. You know what I'm saying? You can build someone up. A lot of people want ready mates, but you can actually kind of morph your mate. I don't know if you want to do that, but I'm just saying, like, wow, huh? Gemini, they say, like, look, this person has a plan. This person's trying to get stable. This person is trying to consistently be stable, and they're going to put in the work to do so. So you are a natural manifester. When you say something, it tends to come to fruition. And the only way it will not come to fruition is if you sabotage it some way. Gemini, that's pretty darn good. And you're like, wait, Marcy, I haven't heard anything about love, anything. That hasn't come yet. And I don't know if everybody is honing in on somebody that they love or want to love. The Fool card, what they love about you is your ability to take on risks, is your ability to start anew, is your ability to start from scratch, is your ability to not know what the next 10 years. So you're like, wait, Marcy, are you sure? I'm dead serious. Yes, I'm very sure. How am I sure? Well, here's the thing. You make people feel so comfortable that they're willing to go on a journey with you, and even if they don't know where it's going to take them. Like, you're very innovative, Gemini, very innovative. 6 of Cups in reverse. Now, here's the thing. Gemini, this is this is the issue. Your lack of being able to plan long term in the future, or at least this person's inability to see you doing that, I feel like they feel is due to you not being able to kind of relinquish your past. I mean, that's just it at the end of the day. You have a lot of things to unpack emotionally, and it is like, wow. You could be everything and more, Gemini. Everything and more. But the problem is, it would all be a facade. And that is like a aha moment. I know that's crazy that I say that. But Gemini, the crazy thing is, and I keep pulling this card back up, until you unpack whatever this is, wow. Until you unpack whatever this is, you're not going to be able to kind of have a solid view of the future. You can be amazing for someone today. You could be amazing for someone in a year. You could be amazing for someone 7 years from now. But these are all you taking everything day by day and hoping you don't get a tower moment. And by tower moment, I don't mean just like, oh, I just mean you hope that your life doesn't just unravel without, you having a hand in it. But Gemini, they see this. Like, there's so many things they adore about you that makes them feel safe. But this right here is the wild card. Emotionally, emotionally, they see that you're not completely there. Emotionally, they see that there are still a lot of things that you kind of need to tend to. 3 of Wands. How do they feel about you? Gemini, this person would love to go to the ends of the earth with you. I mean, this is like, look, this whole thing, look at this card. This person has luggage and everything. They're waiting for you. They're like, look, let's make this happen, Captain. Let's just do the darn thing. They want this, but this free-spirited part of Gemini, this reckless part of Gemini, also comes with this hidden part of Gemini that still isn't healed. And I'm not attacking you, Gemini. Let's be fair. There's a lot of people that have a lot of things they have not unpacked from their past. But yeah, this is a big one. The Sun card in reverse. Gemini, they actually see the disappointment. I feel like being with you is larger than life. Let me just say that. It's larger than life. And even though, that's interesting. Even though they could see and want a life with you, I mean, they have their fears and hang-ups as well. Why? Because of the wild card. See, this is unpacked. This is getting to know someone, getting to really know someone. And if you guys are at that stage where you guys are really knowing each other, they see this other side of you that is like very unsure. They see this side of you that is very restless, and not restless in the same manner of speaking of being kind of like freely reckless, but they see this side and it's like, well, maybe I've bitten off more than I could chew, or maybe Gemini is not that into me. Gemini, you do have people second guessing. And I want to say this, it's not just because of if you are using your sun sign, if you're using the main astrological sign that people go by, it's not just because of that. It's not just a stereotype of, oh, you guys have different sides of you. This is literally an unhealthiness. This is something that's saying, because of this, you will get to a certain point with people, get triggered, and then kind of regress. And it's the same cycle over and over again. Two of Pentacles, how do they feel about you? I'm kind of smiling internally at this because you know how to make time. You know how to literally, we can use this image right here. You know how to juggle your priorities. You know how to make people, this is a thing again, Gemini, you make people feel safe. You put people in this bubble of safety, and they're free and they're dancing and joy and they're all flower children and everything. And then it's like on the outside looking in, you still got all this going on. You still flooded with memories. You're still kind of refusing to dive into things that you just prefer to cover up. But how do they feel about you? This person adores you. When I say adores you, Gemini adores you. Wow. Anything else? How do they feel about Gemini? Is there anything else? Oh, I'll do this 2 more times. Let's see. I think so. Gemini, this is it in detail. And the crazy part is, you kind of see some things. You're like, wait, did I just get a reading for myself? You kind of did, Gemini, just by looking at this. And those of you that are spying on your Gemini. So, Gemini, how do they feel about you? This is how they feel about you. I personally think you got a good one here, but you got to kind of do that on a case-to-case basis. So, yeah. Yeah, so if you want to look into that, I definitely have readings and appointments for that. You can check that out. But other than that, you got some stuff to unpack. But Gemini, they really do feel for you. And this is genuine. They have a laundry list of things that they adore about you. All right? So, with that being said, if in the beginning of this video you did not click subscribe, maybe you want to change your mind now. I really hope you do. So if you wouldn't mind, click subscribe, hit the bell icon if you love notifications, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.